at guard.
Now into the and forward.
Coming up live. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then it's Murray, then it's Michael Porter, and it's the monster in at the 2. No shortage of speed on the court tonight, Clark. Both of these teams can do damage on the break.
And I don't know anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
Pass to Harden. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Jokic. Here's Murray. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it. You could feel that they were playing for each other.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's his
First bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Graham. He does everything the right way.
B.A., so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Murray. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
Well, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
Now here's Powell, guarded closely. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. George passes to Leonard, knocks it loose, and stolen by Jokic. To the middle. Here's the monster. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Harden against Murray. Powell outside. It's George on the wing. Three-pointer. The monster grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
George against Porter. Pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. Back to Zubats. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
There's the block. Now Harden. The teardrop. And it's Denver with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
Clippers substitution.
Gordon against Leonard. Outside, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And George is deadly from deep. That will give you some longevity in this league.
Murray against Harden. The monster. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Jokic in the corner. Outside, Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden outside, puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Murray surveying the D. Over Harden. The Nuggets with another miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's the monster. Down low. The kick out to Porter. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 5 points so far.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Tough loss coming. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot, manning the middle. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
Ivica Zubac. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. When he's not dominating this sport, you know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The monster passes to Gordon. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Passes it to Powell. Puts up a deep three. Jokic grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the monster. To the inside. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harden right side. And the jam by Harden.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Jokic kicks to Murray. The monster passes to Murray. Here's the monster. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Clippers. Outside Holiday. In the corner, Murray with it. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Powell, that's good.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. The monster passes to Jokic. Contact doesn't bother Jokic.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Murray against Powell. Tries it again. Murray with the defensive effort. Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now here in the second. And the foul on the monster. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 9.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, bop, bop.
Here's the monster. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
So hard to guard the pick and roll action when Aaron Gordon's a part of it. You better have your antennas up.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Harden against Murray. Fires from the wing. The monster with the rebound. The monster's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Outside Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Harden bounce pass. 2 on the clock. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a
48.
One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Good on the second one. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's the monster. Denied by Leonard.
Boy, just great instincts with great length. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the monster. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The Monsters got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Harden. They get the rebound.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
For Denver, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his. A minute 29 left to play in the third. Gordon against Leonard. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Murray, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Harden. Now here's Leonard for the lead. This one for 3. Harden misses. Murray against Powell. Looking to get it going. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Leonard outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And Leonard drops them both. Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Jordan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right.
75. The Clippers. 75.
And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's the monster in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Porter, the pass to the monster. To the inside. Shot is good by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
And the Clippers call time here. One of the stories. So it's the Clippers now. George with it. Now Porter defending. George, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's the monster, defended by Harden. And Gordon with the big finish.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Porter against George. Leonard on the wing. Corner shot. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Coffey's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to George. Back to Coffey. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic with it, and it's Leonard picking him up.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nuggets.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Nikola Jokic.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Yep, that one goes. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's the monster. Paul George pulls it in.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.